Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the channel for another vlog. It is Saturday morning in downtown Raleigh, and we just got up a little bit ago. It's a little bit gloomy outside today. I thought it was going to be a little sunnier, but that's okay. I'll take what I can get. I'm just so happy it's the weekend. It has been an extremely busy work week. I felt like every day something new popped up to try to tackle, so I did not get to vlog anything this week. So doing that today, and it should be a pretty fun Saturday. I'm not sure what all we'll get up to, but I'll definitely bring you guys along. We might go check out some stuff going on downtown over on Fayetteville Street today. There's a big event called Brewgaloo. It's like a big craft beer festival, but you can walk around. There's live music and lots of food trucks and stuff, so we might go check that out, and then who knows what else we'll get up to. But first things first, we're gonna go get in a workout, and I'm gonna bring you guys along. So hopefully you guys liked today's video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new so that you don't miss any of our updates. All right, y'all, let's go work out. Okay, got the workout done. Ended up doing a 5K this morning, and I just did an endurance run on the Peloton app. So it was just a consistent pace the entire way. I just needed to kind of have like a cool, chilled out run today because I plan on running a little longer tomorrow. So can now officially mark the workout off the to-do list now to kick off the rest of the Saturday. There's one thing we've yet to do since we moved here to Raleigh, and that is to check out the State Farmers Market. It is a really, really giant farmers market over here, and I've been wanting to check it out. We actually drove by before, but the parking lot was absolutely packed, and it could be today too, but we're definitely going to check it out. Feels like a really good day to see what kind of fruits and vegetables are out, and probably some flowers, and who knows what else they have. I would actually like to try some local honey, so I might see if there's anybody selling that, which I would bet there would be. But I'm excited. I've heard really good things about this farmers market, and so we're going to bring you guys in there. Let's check it out and see what we can find. Thing I've ever seen. I don't know if it's just because ours are like on the like. Craziest farmers market I've ever seen. There were so many people in there. We barely found a parking spot. Like, people are trying to, like, you know, put their blinker on, make sure they get a spot. We found a decent one, but I cannot get over how many people are in there. So we just grabbed some berries. They smell heavenly and they're really big. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in there. There's plants, there's tons of plants actually, lots of nurseries, and we should have gotten our plants there whenever we did our balcony, but we'll probably come back during the week at like a random time, like 9 a.m. or something, when it's way less busy, because that's very overwhelming. But they even had restaurants, they had all the things in there. So I can get why it's called the State Farmers Market, because it feels like the entire state of North Carolina was in there. But it was really great, but very packed and very busy. So we'll come back when it's a little less crowded. Okay, so quick pit stop at the co-op. The sun came out, so it's finally not gloomy anymore, which makes for the best kind of Saturday.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you.
guys, happy Sunday. It is Sunday morning. Last night we ended up staying at the co-op for a lot longer than what we realized. We were there for probably 4 hours just hanging out with Nick's brothers, and we just had snacks and some wine and stuff. It was a great spot because it was so windy out yesterday, but in the little corner of the co-op that we were in, you couldn't really feel the crazy wind, but you could just feel like the warmth of the temperature, and it was just such a great hangout spot. So we actually ended up doing that for a lot longer than we thought, and it took up a majority of the afternoon. So I didn't get any clips after that, but we had a really great Saturday afternoon, and it was just so fun to catch up with them and hang out for a little bit. And then, yeah, today's Sunday. We are all dressed and ready to go for a long run. We are heading over to the American Tobacco Trail. It is amazing. If you have not been there yet, you've got to add it to your list. If you're anywhere in the Raleigh area, add it to your must-see list because we just figured it out. We went to see it for the first time last week. I'd heard about it a bunch, and I've actually seen like Olympic people training over there, and I knew it was like a long trail, but I didn't really know much else about it. It is amazing. It's shaded with tons of trees. It's super wide, so there's plenty of room for everybody to ride their bikes, run, walk, whatever. They even allow horses on parts of the trail, which it's amazing. And you can actually, so the part that we went to, you can ride your bike all the way to downtown Durham. I'm not quite sure the exact mileage of that, but on our e-bikes, we probably could do that, which would be a really fun thing to do sometime. But yeah, so we're gonna go for a run. I'm not quite sure the distance just yet. We'll probably just wing it and see how we feel. Last weekend, we went for a little bit of a run just to kind of test it out to see. And we didn't have any water with us, and we were so thirsty. So we're bringing water with us today in my little backpack, and then we'll probably bring some form of like a snack. I got those berries yesterday. Might put those in there and like some blueberries or something to have halfway. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do this morning, and then who knows what we'll get up to. So I'm excited to show you guys the American Tobacco Trail because it is amazing, and I just want everybody to get to go for a run over there. So you're gonna come with me today. Meanwhile, this guy is just chewing on his new bone. He's very protective of it, and he eats these things so quickly, they disappear. So we actually cut this one in half. It's a collagen bone, and they are his favorite, but we try to keep him on some sort of blanket so that the color from it doesn't get on everything. But yeah, that's his plans for this Sunday morning. Right, Gibby? Oh, you're a mess, that face. Oh, you're enjoying it, huh? It feels so good outside today. Just 2 miles at like 9:15 pace, and it just feels so amazing out here. There's a breeze, and it's so nice. This is the best trail ever. Okay, we took a little pit stop at 2.5 miles, so we're gonna try to get to 5. So now we are heading back the opposite direction, back to the car. Our berries came in handy instead of the water bottles. Much needed, a little snack break. We're at mile 3. 2 more to go. It feels like I have so much pollen in it, but we made it to 5 miles, 46 minutes. Not too shabby. It felt so much better today. It's cooler out and not so humid, so 10 out of 10 run. Monday morning is officially here. The weekend absolutely flew by so fast. So just got up a little bit ago, just hanging out here watching a little bit of Food Network. I'm always freezing in the morning, so I always have to have like some form of a jacket, some form of a blanket, something. But yeah, I actually got like a full night of sleep last night. The night before, I could not sleep for the life of me. So I feel so much better. I feel like today will be productive. I will get hopefully a lot of things knocked off the to-do list. I'm about to get started on my weekly brain dump. I found a really cute Pinterest idea for brain dumps, which I don't know if you do brain dumps either, but I do them every single week, and it just helps keep me organized. It helps take all the pressure off my brain. I can just get everything out that I know that I have to get done. And then I'll pop up the image here so that you can see what I'm talking about. But basically, you write all of the things that you have to do for the week on one side, and then on the other side of the list, you have 3 sets of Post-its, and you list, you know, whatever is your top priority, what you would like to get done, and then maybe like your goals for the week. And you can just like take off the Post-it as you mark off those tasks each day so that you can replace them with a new set of priorities for the day, which for me, that's really helpful. I have a digital planner, which I've talked about here before, the Artful Agenda, and it is so helpful. And I do still use it because it does help me keep up with like when bills are due, and it keeps my Google Calendar updated. But I also really cannot let go of writing down my daily tasks for my to-do list. Something about like physically writing it out helps tremendously. So that's what works for me, and it honestly keeps me the most productive. So I'm gonna work on that this morning. I do have a meeting in a little bit. Let's see, probably like an hour and a half or so I have a meeting. So I have plenty of time to kind of get organized, get my mind right for the week, and figure out what needs to get done first. And then probably gonna get in some form of a workout in just a little while. Oh, and for our run yesterday, the American Tobacco Trail is seriously amazing, and it was the best run I've had in so long. We ended up tackling 5 miles, and it was so great because honestly, last week we were trying to just check out the trail, and we tried to do 4. Well, we were aiming for 5 miles, and so we went to 2.5 and planned to turn around, but it was so hot and humid that we just could not make it to 5. So it was nice to actually tackle that yesterday. We felt drastically different. I will say that if you are any sort of runner, any sort of athlete that does anything outside in the South, during the warmer months of the year, you are a whole different animal because the humidity is like nothing else. I mean, honestly, when it is like the heat of the summer, it feels like you cannot breathe. You're trying to get in air and you can't get anything in. Oh, it is so hard. And then you're just like pouring sweat. It doesn't matter how much you're hydrating. It is so hard. So we were glad yesterday felt drastically better. There was a cool breeze, the shade helped. and it wasn't as crowded. There were quite a bit of people parked in the parking lot, but honestly, it was a great run, and I wish every single run was like that. And it was so nice to mix it up and run outside versus on the treadmill. So yeah, yesterday was great, and I'm so happy that we had a good run. And we're gonna try to make it like we go there once a week or so, aim for that. It's just such a nice trail. I do wish it was like a teeny tiny bit closer. It's about a 20-25 minute drive from where we're at, which isn't terrible. It's obviously doable, but if it was close, like within a mile or something, that would just be a dream. There are neighborhoods right around it, which, can you imagine just going in your backyard and getting to hop on that trail that you can ride all the way to Durham, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me. But yeah, it's a great trail. I cannot recommend it enough. Like I said, if you're anywhere in this vicinity, you've got to check it out at least once, because I'm pretty sure it'll become your new favorite, because it's mine and I absolutely love it. But yeah, so we're gonna try to add that into the little mix of our workouts, and Nick's gonna try to run with me at least once a week. He's more of like the strength training type guy and not so much of a runner. I have convinced him to run a half marathon with me before, but yeah, he said he'll run once a week with me. So we can get outside and do that and head that way, you know, anytime basically, but we're gonna try to do it on Sundays just because a good Sunday long run is always good. But yeah, so that was our workout yesterday. It was so great. And I'm probably gonna just try to do some form of yoga or strength training today. I'm not quite sure. I'm just gonna kind of see. I've run for the past 3 days straight, so I kind of just need to have a lower impact workout, but can't skip a Monday workout. I feel like it just starts the whole week off on a good note. So we'll head over there in just a little bit, but I'm about to knock out my to-do list, like I said, and then get the day going. I also forgot to show you guys that our newest contributions to our little patio garden, we got these at the co-op the other day, and they're organic basil. And then we've got some organic lavender, or this is rosemary, right? Yeah, rosemary. And then mint, which smells amazing. And then this is the lavender. So I'm excited to I'll probably transplant them to new pots here soon, but for now these will work. And then hopefully they'll just keep blooming, but they smell amazing. I wish you guys could smell these, because yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend adding these to any sort of little garden that you have. We might pull them inside. I'm not really sure where they'll necessarily thrive, but they're a great contribution to our little patio, and I'm excited to get to use these in some sort of recipes and just kind of have them around, because they're so pretty too, but they're also functional, which is great. Okay, taking a little midday break to go get some vitamin D by the pool. One of my favorite parts about living in an apartment is you have these amenities. So we're gonna go lay by the pool and get some sun. Got some more work done, and now we are about to head to the gym. Nick is extra productive today because he's getting in a 2-a-day workout. He went earlier this morning, and then now he's going with me again. So we are gonna go to the gym real quick and knock out this Monday workout. I think I've decided like a Peloton strength class today. So I'll try to look on the app and see which one I want to do. I stick to full body workouts when I do those, just so that I can knock it all out at one time, because if I try to do like arms day and legs day and stuff, I probably wouldn't end up doing it, just because I know myself well enough to know that strength is not my strong suit. No pun intended, but I am just trying to stick to the full body workouts. So that's what I'm gonna look for on the Peloton app, and yeah, see how this one goes. Alright, got that workout done. Ended up doing a 30-minute full body session with Rebecca on the Peloton app. That was the hardest strength workout I've done in a really long time. I was so tired, and I feel like I'm definitely going to be sore tomorrow, but I'm glad I got that marked off the to-do list, and it's a great workout to kick off the work week. So that is the first workout of the week, and then the rest of the week I'll probably end up running a little bit more. I'll try to add in some speed work and then some hill work and then one easy run in there. So that's my kind of current plan that I'm going with, but the Peloton app is making all the difference. So if you have not used it, you should definitely consider it, because it's really made a huge difference in my running and strength and all my overall workouts. So I'm glad to get all of that done for today though. Got work done, and just, yeah, so that is going to be all for this week vlog. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us the past couple of days. It has been really fun hanging out with you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Be sure to give this one a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new so that you don't miss any of our updates. All right, y'all, I will catch you in the next video. Bye.